It's all about relationship building, and we do it on every level of everything that we do.
JCRC is the connector to take the Jewish community, all other faith-based communities, the broader New York City, New York State community, and bring everyone together.
I think the Jewish community should be very proud to have a group such as the JCRC.
The JCRC is the umbrella organization in New York for the organized Jewish community to protect and defend the presence of the community and its future.
JCRC provides opportunities for Jews of different stripes from different communities, different backgrounds with different philosophies to be able to meet one another and understand one another better, which is always a good thing.
JCRC is a conduit to not only reach into the Jewish community, but also to reach other communities. We are working together, and we have to continue to do that.
JCRC is really the convening organization for leadership in New York City. And I think the more time that people put in with JCRC, the more they get out.
YouthBridge is an extraordinary program which brings high school juniors and seniors together, and they celebrate diversity and they learn to work with one another despite their differences.
We Are All New York is our development and networking program for nonprofits, faith, government, and community leaders from diverse backgrounds. We are training the future leaders of New York City.
The JCRC helped me become who I am today in my public service career and helped shape my thinking on how to organize our people.
It has been a pleasure to see thousands of people to be brought out by JCRC and uniting the whole Jewish community under that Celebrate Israel parade.
Nothing can stop New York's Jewish community from showing its love and support of the State of Israel. On behalf of the Jewish Community Relations Council of New York, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Celebrate Israel Parade.
UJ Federation of New York is incredibly proud to support the JCRC's work, including its missions to Israel. These missions take political and elected officials, non-Jewish religious and ethnic leaders.
When I meet leaders in New York, they tell me that the mission to Israel that we're part of with JCRC changed completely their perspective of Israel. They became Israel advocates.
I think the Faculty Engagement Initiative of the JCRC brought a new insight into the way I think about the country, into the way I see Israel in the Middle East, and to the way I impart that to the graduate students and the professionals that I'm teaching.
The Congressional Breakfast is an annual event. In fact, it's our signature event. And we invite the downstate congressional delegation to come to this event and to address those in attendance.
The Community Security Initiative, or CSI, was formed at the end of 2019 in response to terrorist attacks against Jewish institutions. The pandemic forced CSI to really pivot into some new spaces. The first was really health security. Even though all of the institutions that we worked with were closed, we ultimately had to plan for their reopening.
We've been able to provide assistance to others on being prepared for any emergency. We serve as the unofficial liaison to the New York Police Department, to the FBI, and other law enforcement agencies.
We could get recommendations from NYPD to make facilities more secure, but seeing what grants were available and give us guidance, the JCRC was invaluable.
The more we work together, the more we communicate with each other, the better off we will all be. And what makes JCRC so unique and so special is that we do the work to bring people together with a love and a devotion that is unsurpassed. In today's world, JCRC's mission of uniting communities is more relevant and essential than ever before.